Youth Jam Radio. It Will Rain by Bruno Mars. 20 minutes away, past 4 o'clock, and it's going to rain, folks, next week. By the way, Jack, we're looking at materialism now and how we can pretty much stop it, but not completely, because that's really hard. But Jack, materialism really, it's being assisted by a lot of phone companies. This is my example. So Apple, Samsung, as you said before, every year it feels like, or they probably are, bringing out a new phone. Now, as I said previously, a lot of my friends from my old school especially, not so much a new one, but they still do, they want the new phone every year. So every year they buy the new phone. You know what drives me crazy? They throw their old one out. I'm like, you could keep that. I don't get it. But materialism is it's not bad. Is that a bad habit? It can be if it's excessive. It can be a bad habit. I think
it's a bad habit when it gets to an excessive point.
Yeah.
But I want to say, we're not saying you should just go throw everything you own.
No. Don't do that.
Obviously, the idea of wanting something is a good thing.
Yeah.
And getting it is a good thing, but it's when you want it
too much
or excessively, or you want the same thing multiple times,
or you want something and you do anything to get it.
Like your example of a phone, what if your phone is already fantastic, already works, already runs the latest iOS?
Yeah, because
maybe it just doesn't have face unlock ID.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's silly. But then, mind you, that's what they are. They're really cool phones. But as you're saying, what's the point? You could use your old phone. It probably works just as well. But yeah, so we're not saying don't throw your stuff out. That's not what we're saying. Don't do that, because if you do that, we'll get sued by your parents. They'll be like, son, why do you throw your phone in the bin?
Okay.
Yeah, but
what do your parents sound like?
Not like that. But it is a big issue if it's excessive. So materialism can be an issue, and it can lead to worse things. Even indirectly, materialism could probably lead to drug and alcohol addiction. Everything is linked pretty much. It's because, and it's not because our society is bad. We were made in God's perfect image. We messed it up. He didn't mess it up. We messed it up. So really, all the issues are linked into one: the human self. I'm not saying we're all terrible people and we should die. No. You not do that, mate. But what I'm saying is that it kind of is not just our fault. It's the whole human's fault. And but there is help, and we can help each other get out of these situations. Materialism, luckily, it can be stopped. It can be controlled. Sometimes it's hard to control, just like anything, alcohol. That can be addictive. It can be hard to get off it. Drugs, same thing. Once you're on it for a certain amount of time, and you go, and you can get harder drugs, and it's hard to get off it. That's the same with materialism, really. If you got a phone, and each year you get a new one, it's hard to stop saying. It's hard to go, I'm not going to buy it this year. I can
wait another 3 years, and then I can buy the latest one then.
Yeah. When
my phone has stopped working.
But it can be hard to control yourself. Controlling yourself is probably the main thing here.
And especially when they have the big conferences, and they tell you every tiny detail. They make sure to word it that you really want to buy it.
Yeah.
That is their intention. I'm not saying the company is doing their job wrong, because
they're doing it right.
The company's job is to make money, just as so. You can't get mad at a kid for wanting to get an education, because that's their job to go through school to get good grades. You can't be mad at a kid for wanting to get good grades.
Exactly.
So, it's not exactly the company's fault.
No.
But I think they've really tapped into what
humans
want.
Yeah.
And
they've taken it to an excessive level. Some companies, like fast food giants, they know the risks. They know that people are getting bigger, but they still do it. It's because they know that we're craving it, and we're going to go back and get more. It's just an addiction thing, and really, I know a lot of people who can help you with that. And even it's not good to go cold. Is it good to go cold turkey or no? I'm not really sure if it's good to stop. If it's a life or death situation, where you're doing drugs and you're gonna die, then cold turkey is probably good. But for this kind of materialism, you can probably do it slower. You can probably start off going, okay, I'm not going to buy this certain good for a certain amount of time, then I'll get it again. And maybe every time you make that period longer. So eventually,
instead of buying this brand new phone. I'm going to save the money, and then maybe next year I'll be able to buy a brand new phone plus something else to treat me with.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and just kind of space it out a bit.
And celebrate those benefits, because if you can do that, like you're saying, when you get the extra treat, celebrate that, because by doing that, you're saying, okay, well, this is good. I like this extra benefit, and it will help you in the future. So always celebrate the milestones, the benefits. When you're addicted to something, and you're starting to get off, and you're seeing the benefits, remember those benefits. It's always good to remember that, isn't it, Jack?
It is indeed.
Let's get to a song now. We are done with materialism. This is Youth Jam Radio, 25 minutes past 4. With who, Jack? Said half of it already. Who's the other guy?
I don't know.
Isaac. Youth Jam, 25 minutes past 4. Good afternoon.